Hey, welcome back, if you've watched any of my videos before. This vlog is actually a very exciting one for me because it's the first of my, travel vlogs. I'm going to South Korea in about a month or so, which is very exciting. I leave in December, and it's gonna be a whole journey for me. So what I'm doing there essentially is I'm doing a winter study abroad, so I'll be there from December 26th until January 18th, which is exciting because I'll be there for my birthday. I'm going to Yonsei University, which is in Seoul. I just kind of applied to the university on a whim. I just was perusing the internet one day and I was like, this fits in with my winter break. So then I applied. I didn't think I would get in, and I didn't think I would actually be going, but here I am going to South Korea for a month, which again, I'm just so excited to do. The program itself is a decent price, I would say. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about how I found it or the cost of it, is just leave it in the comments below. So stay tuned for more information about this program that I'm doing. Again, it's called the WAY program, which is Winter Abroad at Yonsei, or Winter at Yonsei. And they offer a whole slew of classes, which is great because it's not just designed for one specific major or program. And in addition to 3-credit academic classes, you can choose between Korean language or Taekwondo. Not really sure which one I'm gonna do. I'll probably end up going with the language though, because in the long run, in my opinion, the language is a little bit more useful than Taekwondo. So there's that. I think it's over 75 actual class hours between the actual 3-credit classes and the 1-credit language or Taekwondo. So it's definitely not just a kind of fool around program. You're in class Monday through Friday for 6 hours a day or something like that, which I'm kind of nervous for because I can barely survive an hour-long class. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated on that. So obviously as the program gets closer and closer, I have more stuff to do. So I put in my payment for the actual tuition. The housing payment is different for any of you that are currently going through this process. Don't forget that for anyone that wants to do this program, because I can't recommend it yet, but it's definitely something to look into if you can't fit in a semester study abroad. The WAY program does have 2 program dates. One is December 26th to January 18th. That's the one I'm doing, and then they have one after it. You can do both, or you can do just one. You can do the first or the second one, which is nice because they give some flexibility. So yeah, there's 2 types of housing styles also. I went with the international house, or iHouse, just because I do go to an all-women's college or women's-centered college, and so I felt more comfortable going into the international house because it is a women's only dorm. That's just what I'm used to, and I'm not quite ready to fully step out of my comfort zone yet. But also, it was the cheaper of the dorms, so I was probably gonna go with that anyway. I want to say it's about $150 cheaper, with the transfer rates. The other one is the SK Global dorm. That one does have private bathrooms, from what I've seen and watched on YouTube. Shout out to all of the YouTubers that have posted about their dorms, because I've pretty much watched them all. So that's exciting. Other than that, I don't think there's that many differences, but again, I haven't gone. I'm still in Boston, but I'm excited to go. If anyone knows any fun things to do in Seoul that's kind of off the beaten path, also comment below. And if anyone knows what to pack for a Korean winter that isn't from a place that is constantly above 40 degrees, also let me know, because a lot of the vlogs that I've seen on what to pack for Seoul in the winter, Korean winters, packing for the tundra. So I don't really know what to expect about that. So also, I'm asking you guys to help me out a little bit. I did the ultimate student hack and booked my plane tickets through Student Universe, which if any of you guys are college students, I would recommend doing that because you get it for $1,000 cheaper. I mean, round trip, my plane tickets came out to be $1,000, and then I could afford to buy insurance on it because I am flying out of JFK in the winter. So that's probably helpful and it didn't totally break the bank. I'm flying by myself. I've never flown anywhere like internationally by myself, and so that's gonna be a trial for me. It's also a super long travel time. I think I'm traveling over like 2 or 3 days, so it's gonna be a journey, and I don't know Korean, so there's that, which is also stressful because I want to be in the Korean airport in Seoul. Like, where do I go next? What else? Oh, for anyone that is interested in doing this, there's a TB test that you need to get, and it's one of those things where it's like you kind of forget about it until you're like going through the like little packet thing they send you to like look up other information and like how to apply for housing and how to apply for classes and like how to pay for the program, which is a whole nother thing, and I could probably spend a whole nother video on how to pay for the program. So just let me know if you want me to do that. It was a struggle. Paying for the program, the application fee is about $90 US. Do not let that discourage you though, because if you apply before like October 3rd or something like that, they actually put that money towards your payment, which is nice because then your payment is 100,000 won less expensive. So yeah, the program isn't that expensive. Like I said earlier, paying for it is the most annoying thing about this whole thing so far, because I had to go actually through this company called OFX, which I actually haven't had any problems with. But the reason you have to wire money over is because you cannot pay with your like credit cards or debit cards or like online checks yet through Yonsei. I think they might be like working on that, but they just don't offer that, so you do have to like pay through wiring money or like money transfers. So yeah, so if you're a little skeptical about that, just like research the companies and talk to your bank, because your bank is probably the most reliable source. Also, if you are paying for the application fee and you're like not really worried that you'll like get denied, just send in like, if there's a fee to it, just send in like a few $100s, because that will go towards your payment. So that way, in the long run, you're making the payment transfer fees, if there are any, like, more worth it. I ended up sending, I think, 300 over when I paid for the application fee, just to kind of like do that, and I was assured that I would get the money back if I didn't get into the program. But I did, and they've been really helpful. This is the first of my travel vlogs. Like I said, I'm going to South Korea in December. I actually leave the 23rd, and I'm driving down to New York City, and then I fly out of JFK the following day. I'm actually traveling to go home next week, so you'll see Thanksgiving travel vlog. And so if you have any questions or comments, just let me know down below, and don't forget to follow my Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it.